You ever notice how gaming has this weird way of showing you who you really are? Not the version you present to people, but the version that comes out when you lose a gunfight you shouldn't have lost. When the lag spikes, when the teammate throws, that's when the real you steps out. And that version of me, yeah, I've seen him too many times. The one who gets frustrated, snaps a little, overthinks everything. And what's funny is, I used to think my problem was the game, but it's not, it's me. I've been thinking a lot lately about emotional regulation, especially as gamers, creators, streamers, because I've given advice to people about not raging, about staying calm, but the truth is, I'm still working on it myself. It's easy to say just don't get mad, but when you're in it, when you've put hours into a ranked grind, when your team sells the round, when your performance drops, that advice means nothing. So what's really going on? There's some good research behind this. Studies show that games trigger the same emotional circuitry as real-world stress. The amygdala fires up. That's the part of your brain that handles threat detection. Your brain literally thinks it's under attack. You lose control of fine reasoning for a few seconds, and that's when the anger and frustration comes out. It's not just about the game. It's your identity, your confidence, your pride. Because in that moment, the game isn't pixels, it's proof. When that proof slips away, you react. Because some will say, if it makes you angry, just quit. Find something else that's more fun. But that's the easy road. The harder, and maybe better path, is to stay with it, with awareness. That's where I found some help and ideas linked with Stoicism. Not the kind that gets thrown around on TikTok, but the core idea. You can't always control what happens, but you can control how you respond. And that's what ranked play on Call of Duty Mobile has become for me, a testing ground. Because every time I rage, I get another chance to see the weakness for what it is. Not to judge, just to see it. Sometimes I catch it midstream, start to swear, rant, I complain, blame everything that's going on, all the excuses come out, all the negativity. But then in that moment, I'll laugh, or I'll mute myself, or I'll just breathe. Because that small pause, when you catch yourself, and you realize what's going on, that's the gap where growth actually happens. Neuroscience backs that up, by the way. When you learn to notice the moment before reacting, you're literally rewiring your brain. Prefrontal cortex, that's the rational part, starts to regain control over the amygdala. It's not instant, it's a lifetime practice. So for me, that's what gaming's become, a kind of emotional gym. Every match is a rep, every loss a test. And the goal isn't to win every time, it's to not lose yourself. Look, I'm not there yet, far from it. I still get frustrated, I still fail at staying calm, but I've also learned that the work itself is the win. And maybe that's something we don't talk about enough, that self-control isn't something you achieve once, it's something you train. Just like your aim, your timing, your awareness, emotional regulation is another skill. And when you practice it long enough, the things that used to tilt you, they'll stop having power. So yeah, maybe this isn't really about gaming, maybe it's about who we become while we play. And if you've ever raged, lost control, or just felt like your emotionals were running you, you're not alone. We're all just trying to learn how to play the game, inside and outside the screen. And those were today's hissing thoughts.
I think the best YouTuber in the world has to be Hissing Thoughts.